Let me go. Doing. Doing.
Oh, your eyeball.
Today we're going to be exploring pine trees and learning some things about plants. This is part of our unschooling, homeschooling
Like playing
lesson.
zombies? No.
And so we're just taking the camera along for a ride.
No.
We'll see how it goes.
Pick some more.
Pine cones are male or female. The females have the seeds and the male put off the pollen. And sometimes after they pollinate, some pine cones will take 2 or 3 years before they actually release the seeds. They have to rot or an animal comes along and eats them.
I guess they cut some.
Like a...
I got some.
Yeah.
I just twisted.
Good deal.
And then I got it.
Good deal. So one way to make these open up is to put them in an oven and you can heat them up. And one of the things that we use pine cones for are fire starters. Me too.
They're so soft, Mama. I'm making a friction file. I'm turning this on fire. It's not working. Need to put these back together.
Okay. We'll come over here and put them back together. They're those kind of kitchen shears that pull apart. Oh, look, here are little baby pine cones. The other thing we, look at those little tiny baby ones. The other thing we get out of pine cones are pine nuts.
They're so cute. I see them.
Okay, where do you think some pretty pine needles are for us to get? You like these?
Here. Let me. Okay, cut.
Let me put these shears together. I'll go ahead and cut it because the shears are not easy to operate. I do like this. Okay, bring your basket.
Please.
If you'll hold the basket under. No.
Let me have these scissors.
Now, if you open them wider than this, they're going to separate again. See that? Little bitty. There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Tell you what we're going to do.
Let me hold some of these, and I'll let you cut.
It's this. And then I put them inside that basket.
I'm going to trim some of these.
Wow.
Pine trees, I don't know about the needles, but the pine trees have sap in them, which protects the tree if it gets cut.
And they do tickle.
They do tickle. They sure do tickle.
Ah, it tickled me.
Pine needles are the equivalent of a leaf on another plant. It has a smaller surface area, so it's less likely to dehydrate. And it has a waxy outer part that helps seal in the moisture. That's what this is. It's called a cuticle. There are over 10, 11 parts to a pine needle in their anatomy. So they do this photosynthesis. They're actually chloroplast in there. And this is where the photosynthesis takes place on this tree. And that's a good fruit.
I was just cutting that. Mommy.
That's going to be a nice tea. You want to try to cut with it? I'm sorry those shears come apart. That's just the way they're made. If you open them too far, they're just going to separate. So just try to do a little bitty, half an inch there. You can use a branch to make a pen. How do you make a pen out of a branch? Like a quill pen. We could do that. We could actually do that with the chicken feathers.
Somehow.
Pretty tomatoes. They smell good.
Yeah, they do. Look. Yeah.
And my scissors. Smell of my scissors.
Yeah.
Can you smell that?
Now I know what they smell like.
Pine needle tea is now decocting. Then we're going to go eat some lunch and let this simmer for about 45 minutes.
Now let's open it.
Boom!
Now let me. I know you ran. Don't smell it. Now me.
Okay.
Apple pie.
Okay, we're here where some pine trees are. And okay, we know what plants are. Plants have a stem, roots, leaves.
And they make food from them leaves, which are called photosynthesis.
Yes.
And they have roots that are leaving the tree in place. And if you water the tree, the roots do collect the water, and then the water goes up, and then.
That's right, because we drink water and it goes down into our stomach.
Yeah, and then the tree collects it and then it makes it.
But in a tree, okay, so we drink water through our mouth, and then it goes down into our stomachs and into our bodies through our vascular system. And it's kind of the opposite, a little bit the opposite for trees. The water starts down low and it's pulled up through the roots and goes up through the body.
Us, it just start up high and goes down low.
Goes in.
And it does poop out of us.
Okay.
No, that's not what happened. Yes, Mama. That's not even what just happened.
This is one of the books for summer reading for fun. Real Science for Kids, Level 1 by Rebecca W. Keller, Ph.D. And you can start right there.
Plants have a special organelles in the cells.
In their cells.
In their cells. That allow them to use the sun's light to make food. These organelles are called
Chloroplast.
chloroplasts. Chloroplast captures the sun's energy and make sugars from
Carbon?
carbon dioxide.
Yes.
Blah 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 blah. In water, all of the green parts of the plant have.
Are trees plants?
Yeah.
Very good, they are. All trees are plants, but not all plants are trees.
Yeah.
Like a flower, it's not a tree.
And chicken.
Flocks.
Not fox. Because fox gloves confuse.
We did find a pine tree.
And that's the one we are under. That's bad.
Where we live is called the Piney Woods of East Texas because
Tiny ones.
the Piney Woods.
I see a big pine tree over there. There's lots of those. And I see one, lots there.
So what do the plants and trees take in? Like food, they take in.
They water.
They take in carbon dioxide
And water.
and water,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of nutrients they take up also.
Didn't have to even look at the picture. And I did not.
Come. Very good.
N E. Space. I was just doing lines for space.
Mm-hmm.
T. Ow. There's a big bite on me, Mama.
Getting a mosquito bite?
Yeah.
I think I got a mosquito bite. T-R.
No, I am. You fed on me. Done. Disappear. Magic. That was not magic.
Okay, what are the parts of a plant?
Stem, root, leaves, petals, and the stem. We just
Okay.
say stem.
Okay, what does the stem do?
I don't know.
Stems are what hold up the plant. They bring water and minerals up from the roots through cell structures called xylem. They take food produced by the leaves to the rest of the plant through cell structures called phloem. Stems grow branches, which make more leaves, so the plant grows bigger.
And the leaves, do they give the plants some food?
Uh-huh.
And the bushes hold it in place. I mean the root.
Holds it in place, and what else does the root do?
Give it its food.
It draws nutrients up. Where else does the plant get nutrients from? Or food from? What does it make food from?
The sun.
The sun.
That's the petals.
The leaves. And the leaves are the main part, or the needles,
I'm ready
that perform what? Photosynthesis.
synthesis.
Photosynthesis.
Now let's do some questions.
Which is turning the sunlight into sugar for the plant. Does a plant have a vascular system?
Yes, yes.
What's our vascular system? It's the heart and our blood vessels.
And lungs.
Our blood.
And lungs.
Well, the lungs oxygenate our blood, so the blood goes to the lungs, and then it carries oxygen back out of the lungs.
Okay, now.
I didn't put any kind of sweetener in it, so it has no honey.
So that's what it's supposed to taste like?
So this is what it tastes like without the honey,
Okay.
or without sweetener.
Yes!
Oh, great.
Okay.
That's what it
Wash
tastes
my
like.
hands, wash my hands. Wash my hands. This is gonna taste bad.
And I'll let you tell me what it tastes like.
You taste first. It's nasty. I'm gonna say yay or nay.
Okay.
Hey, Benjamin, is it a yay or nay? A nay. Okay, let me check. It's really sour.
It tastes like lemon water.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's why
it tastes
I
like
don't
lemon
like
water. Is it a turtle?
Yeah.
Oh, that turtle. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's the turtle.
It's from out there. Look there. Look there, Mama. Look there.
Mm-hmm.
Look where.
This part of your skin is called the epidermis. It's the outer layer, and you have little bitty tiny holes in the skin where you sweat out of. And there's the same type of things. They're called stomata that are in the leaves of plants.
They don't look like real.
I know. This waxy coating kind of helps it stay firm and pretty. What is that? Oh,
Roly poly.
you got a roly poly.
Walking around on my hand. Ah! No! Don't step on it. Don't move.
Got your stem. See this long part that we talked about? Here's the root.
Whoa.
There's a primary and a secondary root, and these little root hairs right here. These little bitty root hairs are part of what starts sucking up the water and the minerals. Roots draw up water and minerals to the stem, which drink up the water sort of like a straw. Roots also have another important job. They hold the plant in the soil, which would be really important if a big storm were blowing your way. way to the cabin
Boys want leaves.
to get some brisket and chicken. Yeah.
Already lost the
Frederick has lost his first tooth.
Already lost.
He and Benji are 6 years old. They turned 6 in
Let
April.
me show you.
And he's lost his first tooth.
I can't believe it. I can't believe my eyes. Oh, it's even breaking me back.
Okay.
Ah! Now don't be watching so I can do it. Not too fast, not too slow. Not too fast. I'm going to bring, not bring that. Oops, I'm just dropping it there. Now let me hold this.
Okay, Frederick is the leaf. He's the leaf on the plant. This is our plant. We're calling this a plant stand. Or our tree. We're going to pretend like there are roots down here. This is our stem. And that's the leafy part up there.
Look,
Yes.
I printed that.
And he's wearing green, which just happens to be our color for today. And he's up there taking water.
I look like Bulk because my pants. I'm giving you water.
Yes.
In my blue.
Okay. Now Benji is Mr. Xylem and Phloem today. So he's carrying water up. Let's see what's in your water, Benjamin. Okay, N, which we said was nitrogen. Remember that? S is for sulfur. Mg is magnesium. That helps our leaves to make chlorophyll. If we don't have enough magnesium, then our leaves turn yellow. P is for phosphorus. And K is for the Latin word kalium, which means potassium. But on the elemental table, the periodic table of elements, it is a K instead of a P. So you will go up with your...
Look what I do make.
And let's see what you make. Oh, you're doing some photosynthesis up there. Let me catch it. Okay, photosynthesis. So photosynthesis, light.
And I do make...
You're putting it together. Okay, hold it right there and I'll look. You make water. You take in water, carbon dioxide, nutrients, and minerals, plus the sunlight, and you make glucose, sugar, starch, which equals food. Okay. Okay, Mr. Xylem, take the water and minerals up to the leaves. And water goes up the stem of the plant, much like drinking through a straw, which we call capillary action. Water is actually sticky, and so all the little water droplets, they stick together and they go up the straw.
Oh, I'm running out.
Are you running out of food? Okay, now you'll trade off. Now,
No.
give him the water and you take the food and you come back down, Benji.
I do come back down?
No, Benji comes back down. He's just giving you water and minerals. Now he's going to bring food to the rest of the plant. He's about to bring food from the leaves made through photosynthesis
Water is about to run out.
down to the stem.
It has ran out.
Actually, the xylem, the water and minerals, only goes up one direction.
Oh,
Uh-oh, window Paul. We've got another little xylem coming along.
hey, Mama, it has ran out.
Okay. And then when he comes down, what he's doing is he's bringing food that was made by the leaves and sunlight to the rest of the plant.
Now this time I'm going to be this and he be that. Can I?
Photosynthesis. Come back here,
Can I
Wendell.
be this? Now can I be this? Now.
Come here, Wendell. I don't want you to be snake
Now
food.
can I be this?
Sure.
Okay.
Y'all want to trade out?
Uh-huh. I already have this. Now feed me some more.
Okay.
Oh, you mean feed me some more?
So Benji's gonna be the leaf now. He's going up there to take the water. I can't believe it. You guys have only been up there a few minutes and you already have all these leaves and branches.
Oh no. We're about to blow away.
Okay, now this is why it's a good thing that we have what in the ground? Roots! That we have strong roots. This is, he's up, down. The flowing goes